Hi everyone! We are about to get started with our day one activity, and don't forget, this week we are focusing on text features. Can you say that out loud? Text features. Can you whisper it? Text features. Behind me, now it is backwards because I am using a different view on my camera. I have a chart with the text features. I have the purpose and, the text feature and the text feature's purpose. You will find that same chart on the PowerPoint. You will find that same chart in Edsby. I highly recommend you print out that chart or make your own. All right, you're gonna be using it for the first and second day of our week this week. So go ahead, pause this video, go find this chart, print it, or make your own, okay? Now, before we get started, I wanna show you how to access the text that we are going to be using today. It will be in this video for YouTube, but if you want to go on your own and work on your own, you will have to go to Myon. So on my teacher page or on your page on Clever, I need to scroll through and click on Myon. Once I click on Myon, I have Brooker Elementary School as the school name. I'm going to type in my login information, and that's your iReady password and username. Once I get here, I'm gonna go to library and I'm gonna type in Sea Lions because that's the text we're gonna be reading about this week. And it's the very first one right here, and I'm gonna click the green button that says read. As it's loading, I'm going to click start over. Along with the book, I also have the chart that I put on the slide. Either print this out or create your own, where it has a text feature, the page number, and we're gonna write down the purpose of that text feature. So the first thing I want to look for is the title, the author, or the illustrator. Now, on this text, I'm gonna pause it right here on the very front cover. And if you look closely, I'll even zoom in, I see sea lions nice and big. And then I see by Elizabeth R. Johnson. So if you said that Sea Lions is the title, you were correct. Good job. So you're gonna grab your pencil. You're gonna grab your paper. We're gonna write the page number. Now, this is not a page number. It's more of the cover. Oops, sorry guys. It's more of the cover. So I'm just gonna write cover on my chart. And then I'm going to write the purpose. If you look back at the text features anchor chart that I put on the slide and that we talked about before, the title is not on there. So we can't really think of looking back and getting that answer on that text features chart. We can't look back on the chart to get what the purpose of the title is, but I think we could come up with one on our own. Why would we want the title? Why do we have the title of a book? And the title is what tells us what we're going to be reading about. So for the purpose, I'm going to say, tells what you are reading about. Now for the author or the illustrator, the purpose of putting the author is so you know, I'm going to write author is to know who wrote the book. So that would be the first piece of our chart. If we found the title and the author or the illustrator, it's on the cover, and the title tells what you are reading about, and the author is to know who wrote the book. All right? So the next thing we need to do is we need to figure out where we can find a photograph. And I'm just going to slide through. I'm not going to read the text. I'm just going to slide through. And I could see a lot of photographs. Do you see photographs? If you said you do, we're going to pause. And again, you can do this on your own. You can pick a different page. I'm going to pick this page on page 11. So on my chart, I'm going to write the page number, page 11. And now you need to tell me what's the purpose of a photograph? Why do we have photographs? Do we have photographs so we can read the sentences that tell what's in a photograph? No, that doesn't make any sense. That would be a caption. We have photographs so we can see how things look like in real life. So on your chart, write down the photographs show how things look in real life. That's what we write for photograph. The next one is a heading. We need to find a heading. Can you see any headings? Is there a heading on this page? I do see a photograph and I do see words, the part of the book that's the text, but there's a heading at the top? No. I'm going to stop on this page. If you see a heading, go ahead, write down the page number that it's on. I see page 4, so this means this is page 5. And then I want you to tell me, why do you have a heading at the top of the paper? Then we're going to slide through and we are going to find a label. Do you see a label? Do you see a label in the book? Now on the pages we are on are 14 and 15. Right here, page 15. So on your chart, you're going to write down the page, you see the label, and then you're going to tell me, what does the label do for us? What do labels do? Pause the video at any time so you can write and stay with me and I'm not going too fast. The last thing we're going to look for is a map. So again, I'm going to start at the beginning. And if you see a map, give me a thumbs up. If you put your thumb up, you're correct. I see a map. I'm not going to point it out, but I want you to write down the page number we are on, page 4 and 5. Then you need to tell me, why do we use maps? What do maps do? And for a bonus, you can even write down what the map is doing for us on this page. Again, I'm not going to point the map out to you, but why do they have a map on this page? Go ahead and finish this chart on your own. Again, I helped you with the first 2, and I hope you're able to find the last 3 on your own. You can rewatch this video, or you can go on mine yourself and work on it without the video having to play. Now that we're done going through our first book and we found those text features, I want to challenge you, and if you are able to go and find these other text features in other books and take a picture of it and send it to me in a message, either on Edsby or Remind or an email, I will put your name an extra ticket for our drawing this week. So we're basically taking what we practiced today and you're doing it on your own time. It's extra work. It's not required, but it's just to challenge you. So see if you can find some other text features in informational books.